college credit. Anyway.
We're just trying to make it easy on ourselves, collecting all those numbers and the data we use. Yeah, it just makes it easy.
Well,
it's one day.
You know, it was a little muggy yesterday. Kind of feel the same again today.
Yep.
It just seems like the real summer's coming.
Well, and that's right. If you ask some people, they'll tell you Memorial Day weekend, that's it. We're already in summer.
Yeah.
So it's all a mindset sort of too, I guess. But yeah, we're feeling like it. I'll say that much. And folks, yeah, the mugginess isn't going anywhere as we go throughout the rest pretty much of this week. And that means with mugginess around, there's going to be a chance for some showers and storms. Not the chance right now, though. We have that sun finally breaking through some of the clouds that have been stubborn out there across D.C., looking back toward Roslyn, and you'd say the same about pretty much the entire area so far today. The clouds have kept temperatures a little bit in check so far. We're just now getting into the upper 70s, even middle 70s back into Martinsburg and Winchester there. Lower 80s, though, starting to become more common, including D.C. right at 80. Lexington Park on the warmer side of everything there, 84 down into parts of southern Maryland. But there it is, folks. A lot of green on the dew point map, and by our legend here, no question, we are up into the muggy zone with those dew points well into the 60s, and they are not going to go anywhere as we go forward here for the next few days. If not, we'll just see dew points rising over the next few days, if anything else. Here's that cloud cover. Again, we have a good bit of that cloud cover down across much of southern Maryland, back over into the eastern panhandle of West Virginia, along the Allegheny front as well. But there's plenty of breaks of sunshine taking shape across Virginia, north central Maryland. So it's just going to be that cloud cover wavering in and out as we go through the rest of the day. And the reason for that, not just because we have extra moisture built up in the atmosphere, but we have a disturbance that just finished passing through overnight last night. We'll see more of these as we go throughout the rest of the week. A couple of just weak low pressures will cycle through the area, and that's what's going to keep the chance for rainfall in the mix. Now, as far as it goes for today, we keep the rain chances to a minimal. If anything else, by 3 to 4 o'clock, we'll see some very spotty showers, perhaps a stray thunderstorm popping up. But the large majority of us throughout the rest of this Monday stay on the dry side of things. Any activity that is out there will start to fizzle out by sunset, 8, 9 o'clock tonight. And there it is. We are rather dry as we go towards your Tuesday morning. Now, over the next couple of days, we'll watch the rain chances slowly start to rise as more moisture builds in the atmosphere and a little bit more of a potent disturbance starts to arrive. So tomorrow, we're not going to increase the rain chances much from today, but it looks like we'll at least have some isolated showers and storms in the mix, especially the later into the evening. Tuesday night that we go, and then that leads us to Wednesday, which is looking like the soggiest day this week as that disturbance finally arrives. And then especially by Wednesday afternoon and evening, look at that, folks. Plenty of rain, scattered storms will be in the mix. We are not expecting severe weather at this point, but some bouts of heavy rainfall are not out of the question by the time we get to the middle of the week. From there, rain chances start to die off as we go into Thursday and Friday, but it stays warm in the 80s and it stays muggy throughout the unsettled pattern we have over the next several days.